Hello everyone and welcome back to Astronomy Arcade. My name is Victoria, but you can call me Vicky. But today you can call me Kai because it is D&D and Space Night. It is Thursday night, which means we play D&D in space here. If you're new here, This is our fifth mission. We're a couple episodes in, but we're still kind of in the inciting action because apparently this mission's gonna be hella long. So I will pass it over to our lovely Game Master Grant to give you an update on what we were doing last week. What shenanigans have we? Okay.
No.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome. It's cold open.
Oh my.
I'm sorry, would you prefer I speak as Artie this time? I can definitely do that. Welcome, everybody.
To this absolutely delightful introduction to whatever the hell this episode's going to be. Yes, welcome to Mission 5, where all sorts of madness is about to occur, and so far, our players have encountered essentially all of the major factions except 2 on this planet. So we've met with the marshals. Turns out there's more going on there than we initially thought. They have met with the magistrate, who wasn't very fun to be around and may have kind of low-key, not low-key, threatened everybody on the ship. And at the very end of the day, or at the very end of the session, you ran into your old friend Amryn, who worked on your ship last time, who was frankly stunned that you've been on the planet barely a day, and you're already making enemies.
Well, that's one thing that we're very good at. Unfortunately.
Hey,
No,
we haven't told anyone to go fuck themselves yet.
That's true. I forgot to share sound with you guys. Okay, everybody on stream is gonna see the inside of Zoom for just a second. It's fine. Okay, we're good.
It's fine.
How dare.
So, I mean, essentially, that's where we're at. You guys were invited here by the Trackens. You have finally met up with one of them, at least. You also met, you also met a very interesting and, interested in you character, last time as well. I'm sure we'll see her again.
Carta. Yeah.
I hope so.
Yes.
Amanda hopes so.
Vicky's been thinking about her a lot. Kai also probably has. Hi, V Mandarina. What is that emote? It's very cute.
It is utterly adorable. What is that? Salted bongo. I love it. Anyway,
shall we introduce ourselves?
Yes, please do. Introduce yourselves, and then we will continue.
Okay. Well. Yes.
Who's going first?
I mean, as I said, my name's Victoria, but you can call me Vicky, but today you can call me Kai. We've heard the spiel. But my name is Kypris, and everybody calls me Kai. I am the pilot of Team Dawn's Horizon. I am also, in theory, the... what's the word? I'm very caffeinated right now. Commanding officer.
The captain, commanding officer.
Yeah, something like that.
Da boss,
yeah.
If we're going orky on this.
The person in charge, in theory, I kind of let my team push me around a little bit, though. And I am an heirloom human, and I'm just here vibing and keeping it tight, and desperately trying to hold on to the one brain cell that I have. Amanda.
Hello, I'm Amanda. I play Erebos, aka Eri. I am the psionic warrior elf of the group. My role as a security officer. Right now, I'm really mad that there's slavery happening, and we can't kill the guy, and that really pisses me off. So we'll see what happens. And this is my best friend, Brick.
Hi, I'm Brick. People call me Brick. I am the other brain cell.
We trade it back and forth.
Between Kai and Brick.
Ari and Leaf are the ones keeping us alive.
Yeah. This planet kind of sucks. People are assholes. Not really, too. Yep.
Good job, bud.
Thanks.
And Kyle.
And I'm Leaf. I'm the other elf of the group, and I'm your psionic adept hacker and handler for a growing menagerie of critters. And in that capacity, about to perform my first major act of eco-terrorism.
I forgot about that.
Same. I'd hope Kyle had, but apparently not. Okay.
You
I've
hoped
been
he had
thinking about
forgotten?
this all week.
Yeah.
I also take notes.
Yeah. First of all, yeah.
True.
Lore keeper.
Better note keeper than your
Oh,
DM
no.
typically is, so
Um,
kudos.
For the record, the eco-terrorism he's talking about is releasing 1 billion bunnies onto this planet, where
Suddenly, bunnies.
the magistrate...
I mean, I only have to release 2.
Yeah.
He'll do the rest of the work.
I'm slow.
And then we get like space weasels to like weed up the bunnies, and they become an issue. And then we get
Hey, it's a business now.
some other.
I have a
predator,
space
and
weasel.
We just Madagascar this shit. It'll be fine.
Leaf-go-terrorism. Skeptical Six
More
says.
importantly, I have 2 of those. What are the spider creatures?
Oh, God.
Weaver worms that are
Oh.
still
I forgot about
incubating, by the way.
When those hatch, Kai is
You didn't
not
want them
going
on the
back
ship,
on
right?
the ship.
You didn't want them on the ship. Well, I just found a planet that will be perfect for them.
Excellent. Thank
They
you.
need to
They
hatch
Oh,
first.
clearly
that's
need something to
creepy.
keep them occupied.
Skeptical Sake, this ecosystem's about to be in a hairy situation. Oh
Out
my
of 10, good joke.
God.
Salt.
Oh, careful, we better not open the can of worms. Okay. No?
Nah.
I don't like the worms.
Wait, I have. You haven't given me any worm creatures yet.
I thought they were spider worm things.
Yes. But it's a different kind of worm. It's
Okay.
multiple levels. That's why it's
I'll
clever.
give-
and
I'll
nobody
give you
got
that
it.
one.
Okay, fine. Anyway.
All I remembered was spider.
Mm-hmm. I getcha.
That was the important bit.
Anyway, speaking of, as you come on board the ship and Amryn says the words that we left off on, you guys have only been here not even a day and you're already making enemies. She practically trips over a group of bunnies that were just hanging out by the door.
Sorry
I
about that.
accidentally allow a couple of them to escape.
Oh no.
They-
Oh no.
They immediately just go charging off into the distance.
You
to
have
futures
no
you don't-
idea how long it took to reprogram our defenses to let that happen on accident.
Oh no, the bunnies. And then I whispered,
Amryn-
that was
Amryn looks-
intentional.
That was on purpose, I think.
Amryn looks at all of you quizzically and just kind of says, "Well, okay, this will make things interesting for the next few hundred years."
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm sure it's fine.
Well, they're not endangered anymore.
So, do you mind catching me up on why the magistrate's pissed at you?
I mean, sure.
Does the magistrate need a reason?
Yeah.
But no,
Well,
seriously.
I mean, no, not really,
I
but
think the magistrate's annoyed at us because
Wait,
the
is the door actually closed to the ship?
I'm gonna
I
assume
assume
everyone's
we
come in
went
at this point.
somewhere. I assume we've got. Yeah, if we have not already, let's have this discussion in the soundproofed room.
Yeah.
Do we have a
We have a
soundproof room?
soundproof room.
Yeah, we
can go into
soundproofed it so Artie couldn't hear us.
Oh, right. Yes, let's go do that.
Okay, so you essentially the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, you're all on the bridge now.
It's got enough
That-
room.
Thaddeus kind of pokes his head out of a closet that he's cleaning and says, what's going on? All of you look a little serious."
Thaddeus, just don't.
How do you feel about politics?
Maybe don't leave the ship. I
Oh,
wasn't
oh.
expecting you to, but maybe
I was
definitely don't.
I was gonna get some cleaning supplies, but I guess I won't now. Okay.
I mean, you can if you want
If you give me a list, I'll make sure. If you give me a list, I'll have Brick bring the stuff back to you.
He's really good at that.
Zen shakes his head and just says, "We'll go on a resupply mission later. It's fine. I'll escort them. They'll be safe."
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm pretty sure that the magistrates kind of annoyed or suspicious of us because the marshal seemed kind of
I mean, basically, we were brought into the marshal's office and we weren't immediately arrested, and that
yeah, that made it.
apparently has tipped the magistrate off to the fact that the marshal might like us. Marshals might like us and might have asked us for some help with things. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Marshal Demora is actually doing something about this?
Well,
Not really.
I
Yeah.
mean, no.
They're making
More
us
like
do it.
we're doing something.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, that doesn't exactly. Okay. I guess you guys are gonna need help, right? I mean, unless you think you can take on 2 or 3 dozen heavily armed goons who are very good at beating people up when necessary, and even.
I mean,
Big people
I'm
up
pretty sure no
too.
matter how this goes, we're gonna need help.
yeah.
I'm also still
Okay.
trying to decide how we want to approach this. Because the marshals gave a God, I keep forgetting her name. Vicky.
Marshal. The marshal's name?
The marshal that we talked to. Yeah.
Yeah, Demora.
Demora. Thank you. I'm gonna write that down. My pen is broken. I will not be writing
Here,
it down.
borrow mine.
Oh, thank you. I found another pen actually, so that was good. Demora. Okay. The thing is, I think we're still trying to figure out how exactly we want to do this, because I'm all for Demora's plan of getting the marshal out of power. I don't.
Out of curiosity, what does Amryn seem to be thinking of all of this?
I mean, she's kind of listening. She seems more concerned for all of your safety than anything else right now. She seems to
That's
have a
nice.
better idea of what's going on than you guys do.
Actually, yeah, Amryn. I look
What
over
is
at
the
her.
situation here?
The marshals barely keep a status quo, and the magistrate handles pretty much everything else. And by handles, I mean utterly corrupts everything.
So why do y'all hang out here? And why was it? Why did you suggest that we come here?
I suggested you come and visit us at the Enclave,
Then
not.
why do you?
Yeah, we popped out of warp and were greeted by a warship. So
We kind of had to go where they wanted us to go. So
Well, that's bad luck. Okay. Listen, I can make some introductions to some of the people I know at the bazaar. I mean, I hang out there a lot. That's where Kimron's stall is, and I
I
course
love shopping.
there's a lot of good stuff there. Anyway, but the people at the bazaar, definitely check them out. The stuff over by the main square is a little bit more. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's more expensive, but it is generally newer and not used. So that's the other thing to keep in mind. But there are definitely a lot of people in the bazaar who are getting shaken down, and they're beginning to get a little sick of it. You might be able to find a lot of help there, potentially. Maybe even from Kimran, although I might have to kind of guilt him into it a little bit.
how?
I have a question.
Yes?
The noodles.
God, no, leave. There's other things.
I think we have maybe 2 left. They actually sold very well.
What are people doing with these? Hey, if we're gonna go shopping, I need to know what we can bargain with.
Oh my god.
I mean, some of the kids managed to grab them, and they've been kind of like sword fighting with them and whacking each other over the head.
Yeah.
It's actually
Oh.
fairly safe.
That actually
Yeah.
is the intended purpose. So I'm glad that that's.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Some people have also been using them to make furniture. I think there's a new fashion trend going around where they're kind of like earrings or bracelets or something like that.
This is incredible.
I think I saw someone with a nose ring that was kind of like that. Anyway,
That seems like it would be a really big nose ring.
Yeah. It's like,
have you seen the nostril cavity of a Pangara?
might
I
feel
haven't
weird.
seen a
No.
lot of nostril cavities in my day. I'll be honest. Haven't gotten really up in there with a lot of
What?
different species. Is nostril cavities?
No, that's actually a species I don't think we've encountered yet.
Well, if you do see one, or you see anyone with like a pool noodle sort of section nose ring, don't look any closer. It's not a pretty sight. Anyway,
Okay.
you definitely are going to want to talk to Etza. Etza hates the magistrate, and she's got a lot of people who really like her and support her.
Owner of the Cragspeak.
Yes.
I was gonna
Yes.
say we've heard that name, right?
Mhm. I have it.
Mhm.
She's the owner.
And how, obviously there's a lot of cameras around and everything. Do you know how extensive the whole, like, if we go and talk to Etza, is it kind of a thing of, like, every single thing we do and say, we should assume the magistrate is gonna hear?
Probably.
Great.
Etza does act. Well,
Great.
Etza's cantina is one of the safe places. She pretty much knows who is working for the magistrate, who's working for the slavers, who's a bandit, who's not. If they try to make trouble, she shoots them. It's that simple.
Speaking of slavers,
Yeah. I was wondering when that was going to come up.
Kill them
what's
all.
up with that?
Yeah, what?
If the Enclave wasn't being screwed up by Shimra and her stupidity, we would have done something about it years ago.
Wait,
However,
Shimmer drama?
What is Shimmer
Wait.
I'm suddenly
Let's know the
significantly more
answers.
interested in that drama.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
Please.
let's just say parties like people like Ekin would have wanted to go and fix this problem because we have the strength to potentially do something about it.
Clearly.
Fix the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, fix the problem as in kick ass.
Oh yeah. No, that was the
Yes.
wink
Yeah,
wink
of
nudge
course.
nudge fix the problem pew pew. Yeah, I get it. I
Yeah,
understand.
exactly. Shimra, on the other hand, and not a small number of the Enclave's older warriors, were more interested in the traditional Traken way of dealing with things, which is sit by and watch.
And
Yeah.
wait for everyone else to die.
That's not. Yeah.
Well, for context, the last time Trakens were actively involved in a conflict, we lost our home world and our species was scattered to the stars. So, I think
Oh, that was more a reference to lifespan.
okay, fine.
Don't
What-
Trakens live much longer than us?
A little bit, yes. Not by much. They maybe have 10%.
Oh, okay.
10% longevity on you guys.
This is a random question, but do all the human variants have a? This is me, Vicky, asking this. Do all the human variants in our game have like a similar lifespan?
Yes. You
Okay.
are all still human.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to. I always
human
found that extremely
lifespan-
depressing. That like in D&D, like elves especially, isn't it that like they live for like 700 years or something, so they get to see all their companions
Yeah.
die? Like screw that! No,
Multiple times over, in fact.
terrible.
Humans and all the variants are still human.
Cool.
The human life expectancy has gone up, but that's you all would expect to live about the same time.
Mhm.
Unless you tragically die due to something horrible that your DM does to you, which is always entirely possible.
And hey, and then your life's supposed to be cut short at 20. How old is she? 8. And then your DM decides to have mercy on your soul and bring you back.
Just
Am
this
I
once.
28? I am. Yes. Me,
yes.
Vicky, is not. Guy is.
Whoa. I'm way
Anyway.
younger than you.
Wait, how old is Ari?
I'm apparently 24, according to
Oh,
myself.
that's-
But I think in my head.
Wait.
It's
well,
4
yeah.
years. That's nothing.
Yeah, that's actually okay. Fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
All right.
Wait, how old's Zeri?
24.
That's how old. That's how old Leaf is.
Oh, cute. Okay.
Whoa,
we're
whoa, whoa. Rick's the oldest one here?
How old are you?
I'm like 35.
Wait, really? This is hilarious. This is just such a fun random little sidebar.
Technically, Artie's the oldest out of all of
Well,
you.
yeah, but
that's
he's
true.
a robot.
Technically, we all add like a couple millennia to our ages anyway.
That's true. No.
Oh, not quite a millennia. About
Oh, okay.
600 or 700 years, actually.
Incredible brick lore, says Skeptical Sig. Yeah.
Anyway,
That's fun.
what else do you talk to Amarin about? Amarin did just drop a bit of track and lore on you guys, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Shimra hates me, but now I hate her. We have beef now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't vibe with anyone who's okay with just watching slavery happen. So,
Yeah, our planet has a bit of a history with that.
oh yeah. I was only there for
Well-
2 weeks and I was able to I learned.
And
I mean,
our,
you learn a lot about. But anyway.
ours did once upon a time too. Everyone seems to go through that phase, and most of us seem to graduate from it.
Oh, don't worry. This planet will graduate from it in short order.
And I'm happy to help, just preferably without dying. I'd prefer not to do that.
We are
Or-
all great fans of not dying.
I
Or
yeah.
worse,
Really
being
good
captured
at
and
it,
used
too.
as a slave.
Well, okay, Brick.
What?
Brick just said we're really good at it too.
Yeah.
I just am like, okay, Brick.
I would like
Most
smack
of
him.
us are.
Like, Brick.
Most of us
Yeah.
are great at not dying.
I mean, hey, you're so good at it that you managed to do it retroactively.
I don't think you ever mentioned this in front of the Trackens, did you?
Mention what?
yeah, I totally did.
Yeah, it
I was
definitely
pissed.
came up.
Yeah, because
Okay.
yeah.
It was the first thing that came up when
Oh
we
yeah,
reunited with
I
them.
died.
Okay, right.
You said
Okay.
this was supposed to be safe. I died.
Yeah.
Right, I forgot. Okay, well, Amryn just kind of looks a little embarrassed, and then, am I hearing things? I'm hearing things. And then just
You're
and then
hearing
just
many
says,
things.
well, if you would prefer to avoid dying or a life of servitude, we're definitely going to want some help of some kind. I don't know while you were at the office, but I'm pretty sure I saw a very obvious bounty hunter running around at some point. Really awesome ship, by the way. I'd love to get my hands on that beauty. It is so gorgeous. Anyway,
Kurdish
she I didn't catch their name, but yeah, that's a Marinan ship. It's
It was Carter, right?
Yeah.
What did they look like?
Well, I mean,
Bounty
I'm
hunter.
assuming it's Carta. We didn't meet
Yeah.
any other bounty hunters.
very, very tall. Most of the time I caught glances of them. They were in armor and they had a helmet on most of the
Ah.
time. They were pretty well armed too, if memory serves. That might be someone you want to go talk to, although I doubt someone like that is exactly going to be cheap to recruit.
I think we could figure
Well-
something out.
I wonder if we can get on that ship.
I mean, I'd love to go check it out. I mean, I'd love to. I'm worried about the kind of stuff that, I mean, I don't know how many bounty hunters you guys have come across, but they have a certain reputation, and
I mean,
if we approach that ship, we should be very careful.
I don't want to get a bounty put on us for going on a bounty hunter ship without
Listen,
the bounty hunter.
we told
What?
Carta that we would get her out and she would pay us. Why don't we just skip the middleman and grab her money and pay for her to get out?
That's-
I like this plan.
I mean,
Word of warning, make sure nothing is out of place. Because you don't want to mess with a bounty hunter who couldn't afford a ship like that.
we
Yeah.
could also just get Carta and ask for a tour of the ship.
Yeah.
I am very convinced that she's not going to pay us back if we just break her out of prison.
Yeah.
So if we use her own money, then it's like, whatever.
You could,
She stabs us in the back, she stabs us in the back. But we didn't lose a bunch of money.
Amryn walks over to one of your computer consoles and kind of gestures at it, almost asking permission.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
No.
Do you mind if I connect to a outside network? It's my network, so it should be pretty secure.
I look at Leaf.
Sure. Bessie,
What?
open a port for us?
Okay. Amryn spends a couple of seconds typing and then pulls something up and scans it for a second and said, you could always reference section 4-C of the Interstellar Bounty Hunters Code, stating that a contract once agreed upon cannot be reneged without refunding the assistance of those who have provided it, under penalty of losing rights to bounty hunting in the sector.
What?
I didn't
So-
know there was a bounty hunting union.
Yeah.
Are they gonna go on strike too?
Where's Thaddeus?
This is the summer of labor unions. Let's go.
This is
Bring
the
it
sound.
back.
This is also the soundproof room, so Thaddeus can't hear you unless he followed you in, which he had no reason to.
I mean, okay. I guess we can think about writing up a contract and not just walking onto a ship. That's fine.
You will want it to be in paper, and you'll want it signed in the presence of a marshal, because the marshals, I think, are one of the bodies that handle these bounties.
Well, lucky us that Carta and the marshal are in the same place
Yeah, it's convenient.
for now.
Yeah. There was something else that I was gonna ask about.
So
Oh, order of operations seems important here. As much as I want to murder all the slavers,
Yep.
I think we need to do that
that
after.
sounds far too fast. Too slow? Too slow. Far too slow. And painless.
No, you had it right the first time.
Too fast. Too quick.
You want to make them suffer?
Yeah. Torture.
Yeah.
So that was what I meant.
Anyway.
This is getting a little dark, but okay.
Don't worry about it.
Listen, we'll deal with it. But as much as I want to go and murder all of them, I think we need to do that after the magistrate is gone, because deposed, not disposed. We can do that too, but I think it's deposed or whatever. The one where he's not in power anymore. We need to do that one first, because if we don't, then he will just say, "Hey, you murdered all my slavers. I'll just kill you," and then we'll die. Some of
Hey,
us a second time.
That's a valid point. Do you mind cluing me in? What was the deal that the marshals offered you?
We have to get enough dirt on the magistrate to get him out of office.
If we
Well-
get dirt on the magistrate, once the magistrate's out of the way, the marshals will help us deal with our rogue ship.
Oh, that ship was yours. One of yours. Okay.
That's
I
the
mean-
ship.
We heard it with re-entry. It was hard to miss.
Yeah, that was Rima's ship.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, this just went up to priority number 1. Okay. Yeah, getting rid of the magistrate's probably the best way to go forward, but it's not going to be. I mean, you could try the office.
The fewer
heard
knives
things.
ready at our backs, the easier the rest of this will be.
Sorry, my brain just did something really weird, and for a second, Grant, your voice sounded like the voice distortion that I was doing with the one character in my podcast, and that was just genuine fear for a second, where I was like, oh god, I'm very caffeinated right now. I've been working too much today, I think.
I'm under caffeinated.
Hey, me too.
Anyway, sorry. That's why I just kind of like blanked there for a sec. So I was like,
It's
how'd you
okay.
do that?
Oh.
Can you say the last thing you said, because I missed
Yeah,
it?
I got distracted.
Amryn said something along the lines of, she's heard rumors about the magistrate's office, and that there's more to the office than there appears to be.
Secret room.
Can
Yeah.
you give us any inkling of what more means? Like more connections, more secrets.
I've heard this second and third
Treasure.
hand, almost like it's smaller than it should be. Something along those lines is what I hear from the few people I've talked to who've been in there.
Like physically.
Like this shit in the walls, Leaf.
Just
You know?
confirming that that's what we need.
Yeah.
either that or there's maybe, I don't know, with another floor. Because I mean, you've seen that thing. It's got like a tower or something above it.
The prison floor.
I've
If you're.
I certainly hope not, but
Where
it's
am I
entirely
from?
possible. I wouldn't put it past the guy unless he, takes people he doesn't like and buries them out in the wasteland for the beast of shifting sands.
That's
Anyway,
what the mob
but
does in the place called New Jersey. Anyway. Just kidding. Not kidding. Anyway. Yeah, well, thank you for the information and for coming and hanging out. But I think we do definitely need more info before we try to do basically anything.
So it's going to be really suspicious if we don't go shopping.
yeah, I can take you for a tour of the bazaar.
Let's
I want to go.
proceed as though we are not intending to get involved in a major political conflict, so that hopefully it catches people slightly less totally expecting it when we double cross somebody.
Yeah, like, we're not gonna... Well, okay, there is another problem. The magistrate is gonna try to talk to us again.
Of course.
I don't really
it's more...
know how to handle that.
We can agree to help and then not.
You guys had better be very convincing if that's the trick you're gonna try and pull.
Grant is saying through Amryn, if y'all don't roll fucking 20s on your bluff checks, you're fucked.
Right at those.
No, Brick, you need to keep your mouth shut. I love
was
you,
that?
but you can't talk.
What do you mean?
I
We
can't
could say
either.
that
I can't.
We could say that we prefer not to be involved in local politics, which is actually true. We prefer not to.
And then
be.
we'll still
They'll
get
do it.
murdered. The thing is, the next time he talks to us, he wants a yes or we get killed.
I would like
That's
to see
the
them
thing.
try.
You would like to what?
Big guy, I promise you don't want to see them try.
Yeah, I do.
Have you have you seen
Fucking
what a
Goku.
disintegrator does?
Nope.
Good. Because that's one of the nastier things they've got. Automatic plasma pistols ring any bells?
What?
Electrified laser nets.
That one I got, yeah.
Say that one more time.
Electrified laser nets?
That's a good idea.
You people both concern and intrigue me to no end, but
Leaf takes
okay.
a note.
Okay, can somebody recap real quick what our plan is?
I think plan needs to be... So, big goals. Big goals before we leave this stupid planet. No offense, Amryn. But I haven't had a great time here yet.
I'm taken. Cameron and I want to get off of here as soon as possible.
Yeah. But
I'm going to actually write down our to-do list.
Yeah, same.
big goals.
Hey,
One.
you do.
One, get rid of the
And
magistrate.
slavery?
Well, yeah, okay, yes. Also one, end slavery. But those are two different bullet points. So but we have to do them in a certain
Magistrate.
order, right? So we need to get rid of the
yeah.
magistrate, then end slavery, which will be very fun.
Yes.
I think that'll just involve
Super
us
easy.
killing a bunch of shitty people, and then
Yeah.
like
three
killing people.
is I guess it has to be three, is dealing with Thunderous Ascent. And then it's tiny goals. Beginning for as far as today goes is apparently y'all want to go shopping, so we can go shopping. And meeting Etza. And then I don't know.
And
Are we going back for the bounty hunter or
that,
not?
that was gonna be the third one if we think that's a good idea.
I
With a
absolutely
legally
think we
binding
should. If for
contract.
no other reason, then it would be great to have more friends.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a
Okay.
good connection to have if we ever want to hire a bounty hunter.
Yep.
Fair.
Just saying, she had some really expensive looking stuff. That's usually the sign of a good bounty hunter. Either that or stuff that's
He has
incredibly beat up but still gets used.
Is expensive stuff and still has it.
All right. I think that's our to-do list for now.
That sounds good.
Also, don't get killed. It's always number one.
Survive. Why is survive the last item on my to-do list?
You know? It's a great
Always.
question.
Why is that always an afterthought? Remind me to go pack
I'm-
extra stim packs.
I mean, having seen how you guys fared, well, no, the Trial of Darkness was not a good meter, I suspect.
Don't. Let's not. Let's not. Go
Yeah,
there.
no. Yeah, no, not going to. Well, I guess we can head to the bazaar whenever you want to. Unless you want to stop by my shop or go poking around that very lovely looking bounty hunter
shop.
Ooh, okay, yes. I mean, I'd probably end up taking you guys anywhere so we can pick up my skiff and head over to the Enclave one of these times anyway. So, more than happy to give you guys a tour.
All right.
So, where are you going first? And also, who are you taking with you?
I just want to note that when you and Kyle talked over each other, the thing happened again, and you sounded like I don't know why that's happening to my
Vicky?
brain. I don't know.
Are
It's
you all right?
crazy, man. Wow.
You've been editing too long.
I have
man.
been editing way too long today. Oh my god. Anyway, friendly reminder for anybody who hasn't Cryptid Cape podcast. It's great. It's coming out.
Check it out.
tomorrow,
It's really
episode
cool.
1. Yeah, they're
Good
all
luck.
in it. Everybody here. But I think, well, let's go to the bazaar.
Bazaar!
Okay, here's the thing, though. I don't want this to turn into an entire shopping episode. Because I don't know how exciting that is for those watching.
If anyone in chat has opinions on that, now is a good time to voice them.
Yeah.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
So I'm wondering if we want to do something where we have a bit of a cutaway, where we go and we do the fun shopping and we have a good time, but we don't actually buy anything right now, and we can kind of do that off stream. You have so many opinions on shopping episodes. Heathclaw, please tell us. Shopping can be spicy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Heathclaw, please share.
Yeah.
I was planning on at least making sure you guys were introduced and had an idea what was available.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Shop till you drop, baby, says Skeptical
Let's go,
Sig.
boys.
All right, we
Let's
can
go.
go for a little bit.
Shopping.
All right.
All right. Well, if we're actually going shopping, I'm bringing pool noodles.
Why
How
don't we?
many
I
pool
bet.
noodles?
Okay, let me check with Amrit. But like Amrit, there has to be a way to be like, and we want to sell you these things. Here's a picture of it. They're on our ship. Well, you leave the money when you come and get
do
it
you-
off our ship.
Do you have like mobile computers or something? A
Yes.
data
I'm
pad
bringing.
or-
Nope.
Yes.
Skeptical
I
Sig.
do.
Skeptical Sig said they had their shopping session last night and it was a hoot. All right,
Ooh, a hoot.
we can have a hoot, I suppose.
Yes.
I want the
I
spicy
have
shopping.
both
that?
I don't know.
an alien Palm Pilot that I've been playing around with, and also my portable computer with the Bessie subroutine running on it.
Yeah, we've got
Okay.
stuff to show. 2 of 5 in our party got scammed hard. Oh no. Amazing. All right. Let's go.
That would be Brick.
What?
Love you, bud.
Okay. You all depart the ship. I did mean to check. Who are you taking with you?
Oh, right.
It looks like it looks like Thaddeus is getting ready maybe to go on a bit of a shopping trip of his own, and Zen kind of mentioned something along the lines of, I'd better stay here and make sure Thaddeus doesn't get himself.
Why do you take Zen from me all the time, Grant? You just don't like to voice him anymore. You're like, this is boring. No, it's fine. He can stay. It's
I
fine.
have-
No, it's more along the lines, and Kai would read this, by the way.
Okay.
It's more along the lines of that is literally Zen's job on the ship.
I
It's
know,
his
but,
job
like, it's
to make
not-
sure you guys are safe.
But the ship isn't going anywhere. It can't. It's in a force field.
Yes, but Thaddeus is considering going somewhere to pick up cleaning supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's gotta watch him.
I give Thaddeus some pocket change.
Okay.
Thaddeus isn't coming with us.
No, he's not coming with us.
Oh, why wouldn't
Exactly,
he just
right?
come with
Gonna
us?
be
Though?
sold into slavery.
He could.
Yeah, he's gonna get sold into slavery if we let him walk around.
It looks like both Cordum and Zen are going to be hanging out with him and making sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Okay,
So, like,
sure.
Really good at cleaning, so like that would be a steal for someone. Anyway.
That's the thing.
Wait a minute, are we gonna profit off of that?
Oh
No!
sell him! I got it!
No, we're not selling Thaddeus.
We would never.
We want to make sure he doesn't accidentally get sold.
I just had the worst idea.
No.
Oh
What?
no.
Sell him, break him out. It's fine.
No,
No. No, we
here's the
can't.
thing.
We can't, though.
This is Max speaking, not Rick. He's not smart enough for this.
This gave me a bad idea, which has led to a better one.
Wombat Phoenix taking notes. Selling Thaddeus.
Okay, so here's the thing. If Thaddeus goes, to a place where, he doesn't want to be, but, where we would like to have eyes and ears, we could establish a mental link and actually have eyes and ears on the inside.
I bet Thaddeus would love that.
However, I just realized I don't actually have to be
Well, Zen-
present with the person to start the power.
Zen,
And
if,
we know people in the slave pens.
I mean,
who
if
we've
Zen's
had previous
going,
contact with.
then we're good.
Let's always do this.
Do
thing
you
where it
know or
lasts
do you
a
know
lot longer.
of? Is that a distinction that it makes?
Have
Zen's
previously
going, you
had
don't have to-
physical or mental contact.
You don't have to go in the brain of our
And one of the
custodian.
people's Dossie.
No,
No,
it's not.
Dossie's one of the people you rescued from the pocket carrier.
Oh, right.
Dossie's
So
fine.
Dossie, Sam,
Not Dawson.
Quarren,
Those are the people you managed to get back. I
that we
believe.
got back.
Yes.
Who's missing? Because it's basically all of
it
Tau
was-
team. It's all
it
of
was
Tau's engineering team.
I don't think we've interacted with them on screen, for sure.
You were able to kind of narrow down who you thought they were, who you
Is
thought
there
was there.
anyone among them that we've previously actually met?
Nope. The only one that you were able to positively identify, well, two. One was one of the biodroids who got, and then the other was Kim, who was by all accounts, savant pilot. You've heard of her, but you've never met her.
Okay.
Kyle, again. Zen will be there. You don't have to go in Thaddeus's brain. Zen will just tell us what happened.
No. This is the if we want to infiltrate somewhere.
You could also totally do that with
I-
Rick, who would probably survive anything that they could throw at
That
him.
is smart. I have a funny feeling that Thaddeus is not going to be great at stealth infiltration and lying.
That's what I was saying. That
yeah.
was
We
what I
we
was
sell
hoping.
him, and then he does the
That's what I
neural
was
Yeah.
saying.
thing.
That's what I was saying. That was the bad idea that led to a better one that didn't pan out. But if any of us get captured,
can't sell our janitor.
I'll be in contact.
I'm
Can't.
saying we don't do
and
this
this
with
is the perfect
Thaddeus.
time
We do this
for-
with Rick if we're gonna do it, because that would work.
I mean, they'll think.
Worth
Hello,
his
Jersey,
weight in
welcome.
gold.
I'm
Welcome to the chaos.
we're discussing possibly we're not selling our janitor
We're
into
infiltrating
slavery.
the slave trade. Let's go.
But not that way.
Oh my god.
Hey, that would be a hell of a cover story.
That would be fun.
God. Anyway,
Uh,
let's just go. Let's go shopping.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
drop that idea.
Start
shopping just got a whole lot more attractive, didn't it?
Oh,
Rick's not opposed to any of this.
God.
Can't
Okay.
be like the bad people.
Huh?
All right. Are you guys?
Skeptical sanctuary for the shopping episode. Oh, I'm sorry. Shopping episode is what they put.
Shopping until Rick punches someone.
We are
Oh,
not
God.
selling our janitor.
You hear maybe from the back of the ship as you're leaving. What were you guys talking about? What did you
Nothing.
need me for? What's going on?
Don't worry about it, Thaddeus. We're gonna get you some nice shiny sponges while we're out.
That's great. They won't stay shiny for long, though.
That's fine.
I also will
That
say,
shit gets
We
you.
appreciate you,
Yeah,
Thaddeus.
you're great. Thanks.
Okay.
We don't
I
deserve you.
I turn to Zen before we leave, and I'm like, please, God, make sure he doesn't die.
You will come back in one piece, I promise you.
Okay.
Fully alive, fully intact, all of his blood still inside him, I promise.
Thanks.
They'll have to get through me first.
Don't. Well, okay. If it's like a.
We'd prefer that they don't get through you.
Yeah.
They'd have to try pretty hard.
Oh, God, I see.
as a side note as well, before we leave the ship, Brick is bringing the Gatling laser that we picked up.
Oh yeah.
last
No.
episode.
Oh yeah, I'm swinging
Okay.
by my room to
We
rearm.
ain't fucking round no more.
Yeah, I was Leaf's still not carrying. Well, he's not carrying anything that he thinks of as like a weapon, but he's definitely carrying some stuff that could.
Carrying tools.
He's carrying some tools that could be repurposed if necessary.
Okay.
For the record, I am leaving the multi-tool behind. I hate that. But I'm
I
going
think
to.
at this point you might as well carry it.
No, because the whole. No. I'm making a decision.
At this point, everyone who hates us is gonna hate us. They might as well fear us too.
No.
I agree actually now.
At the point that we're carrying a Gatling laser.
Well, Kai's not asking y'all. She's dropping it off in her room.
Alright, fair.
Brick's got it clipped where his assault rifle typically goes.
Okay, so there's this giant piece of
This
weaponry.
giant thing hanging
Okay.
off of his back shoulder.
I do have my laser pistol, plasma pistol, and my little survival knife. I don't have the hot knife. Leaving that at home as well. The
But what if
Gatling,
it does
what?
extra damage? I occasionally spoil my players, let it be known. I give them fun toys to play with, then I
And then
viciously take them away sometimes.
And then he kills us. It's fine. It's like a nice even trade, you know? He murders us, and then he's like, "Sorry, here's a nice sword."
Only 48 damage. We're good.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's not the
And
heavy
fully
laser that does 10d12. That comes later.
Anyway,
That's the anti-vehicle weapon. Anyway, so yes, Amryn starts leading you through the town. It's actually a fairly short walk before you just start hearing the sound of voices and just people having. It sounds like a pretty darn good time, and you end up in the crowded, bustling outskirts of a well-populated bazaar, and Aaron immediately leads you over to a very familiar stall that has literally 2 pool noodles sticking out of a barrel in front of it.
I am carrying one pool noodle with me just in case I need a demonstration.
a demonstration.
Sort of thwack someone.
It's slung
Okay.
across my back like Brick is carrying the Gatling gun.
New Jersey. I love a bazaar.
Bazaars are great.
Also, yes.
Okay.
Heathclaw and Lynn Jersey both have Grant's theory exactly correct. Anyway.
It's DMing 101. It's fine. Anyway. So immediately as you walk up, Cameron finishes with one of his customers and says, "Ah, welcome back to my stall, friends, fellow merchants. Tell me, did you bring any more of those? Did you bring any more of those pool noodles by any chance? They've been selling like wildfire out here. Actually, more like water on this planet."
They've gone up in price. But yes.
Yeah.
A limited commodity, of course. I would be happy to finance another purchase.
Hold on one sec while I just check how many of these we actually have.
A lot still.
You also have random raw materials now, so in theory, you could probably make more.
Yes, but
We have to
I don't know if plastics or something we could use.
we also have a lot of pool noodles.
So we started out with like a ton.
How many flats? Like
2
5.
pallets
Oh,
or
God.
something.
Don't get me
the
started.
math.
That takes me
Forget
back
where
to
we-
dark days. Anyway.
No, we have 50 pallets of pool noodles.
Oh my god.
God.
50.
If I'm reading our inventory sheet
That
correctly.
can't be correct. There's no
in
way.
No
That
way.
is what it says.
I'm looking at it now too. Pallet
It
of
says
pool
pallet
noodles.
of pool noodles, 50.
No, that's the item
no.
weight.
Oh no, that's 50.
It's 1 pallet of pool
kilograms
noodles.
is wrong.
50.
50 kilograms is wrong because you gave us a lot more pool noodles than that.
We gave him
No,
a
we
lot.
got rid of a bunch of them though.
Yeah, we didn't get rid of that many.
Well, we looked up how much a pallet of pool
Anyways.
noodles is, right? I can look it up
Yes,
again.
we did.
Someone said the clip.
This is
I'll go back
important.
to the other episode and figure it out.
Just the VOD.
A 50-pack
Uh.
case of pool noodles from Amazon. We're on Twitch right now. But apparently a 50-pack case of pool noodles is $73. If anyone needed to know.
And what's the weight on that?
The
Wombat
weight.
Phoenix. At that point, you're not having a pool party. You're just hanging out in noodle soup.
We have something like we have somewhere between 100 and like 200 pool noodles left. It looks like.
That sounds a little closer, actually.
So I'm going to actually adjust this to show. So pool noodles. How many do we actually have left? I'm gonna write this down.
So
I have
175.
Prime if you need free shipping.
Thanks.
Because this is, I think, gonna become important.
You have 125 left. These are big pool noodles.
Okay, we have 125 pool
Well,
noodles
these are
left.
really thick
They're
guys.
substantial, girthy pool noodles. Anyway,
Ew.
It's not saying girthy.
sorry. Anyway, yes, you have
Okay.
you have high quality pool noodles.
No, we need to get this right. Skeptical say it is very important.
Yeah, exactly. It's our livelihood.
No, no.
No!
It's gonna be clipped.
High quality pool noodles.
Seriously.
So, oh god. Anyway,
The strange physics you need to know for D&D.
It's getting ripped.
Are you okay, Grit?
Wombat Phoenix. I have no idea what's going on, but this is fun to watch.
No,
glad.
no.
I'll take it.
All right, let's go kill someone. Tired of this peaceful shopping already. We haven't even started.
Spicy shopping? Are we doing this right?
I don't want to combine the words spicy shopping and girthy pool noodles.
Oh god. Okay, we're cutting this off now. All right, so yes, Kimran is definitely interested in buying some pool noodles at some point. You may deal with that later.
Cool.
Kimran also, Amron walks up to Kimran and kind of just whispers in his ear, and he just immediately looks utterly horrified and says, "No, I have no interest in taking. No, I don't want to be any part of that kind of plan. No, too dangerous.
Why not? It's fun.
Maybe for you it is."
I mean, we got pool noodles.
Do you want to be on the wrong side of history, Kimron?
Absolutely not. I will give you a discount on things that may help you, but I don't have very many of them.
Saving the world. with
I will fund
discounts.
the war. I
Kimron
will
says,
not
"Listen."
be a soldier.
Yeah.
You know what? Hey, not everybody's a fighter.
And I will say a brief perusal of what's there. None of this is useful in a fight,
Okay.
except the pool noodles for causing chaos.
Oh, I've got lots of stuff for causing chaos. Oh, Grant, you don't know what's in my inventory anymore, do you?
Ooh.
I have some wild guesses, but I
I've
don't
been
know
keeping
exactly.
track of all the random shit you let me pick up.
Oh no.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure there's still party balloons somewhere.
Oh, they're on my person along with the rest of the helium.
Oh god. Okay.
Just carry helium?
Uh-huh. It's compressed, it's fine.
Do you have any other questions or things you're going to talk to Kimran about?
Any more jackets?
I have one.
I do have jackets. Not the same ones as yours, unfortunately, but I do have some. This
Okay.
is he immediately turns around and starts brandishing various things. Not exactly perfect for this climate, but if you end up somewhere cold, this is a mossy skin parka, very, very soft, and also incredibly insulating. This is a specific, and it just starts listing things off. I am not listing it all.
Cameron, it was mainly like
What can you tell us about the Beast of Shifting Sands?
Well,
What?
What?
Amron mentioned it briefly in passing.
And I wrote it down.
Well, it's kind of a local. And when he starts to say local legend, Amron just glares at him. Okay, fine, it's not a local legend. If you go talk to Arnell, apparently she had a run-in with it. Amron can take you right over there. He kind of glances at Amron, and Amron says, "Arnell's my big sister. She's seen it. She knows what it is. If you want to go deal with it or end up traveling through the wasteland, I want to talk to her first, because she at least knows what the hell you're going to be dealing with."
So it's like actually like a one in the sand.
If Trakens with their compound eyes can roll their eyes, Cameron just did, and Amron smacks him. And she says, yes, it is completely a real thing, and it's been causing all sorts of havoc for weeks now, whenever someone tries going and prospecting in the middle of the wasteland.
Would it fit on our ship?
Leaf, no.
No.
We just like a giant dune
I'll-
worm in
I'll
our
let-
ship.
Oh,
I will let Arnell describe it to you, but everything I've been told, it's almost the size of your ship.
I'm imagining the I forget what they're called, but in Breath of the Wild, the things that live out in
Booga.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Yep.
knack.
This is what I was
Great knack.
picturing too.
I love it.
Okay.
Need a remote bomb.
Yep.
Did they lay eggs?
No.
I have no idea.
Don't answer the question.
I mean, if you're looking for eggs, I mean, you could always maybe
No.
Imps
No.
and Ra's provisions, that there's food there.
Oh, that's fine. Listen,
That also sounds good.
do not give him any information.
Hey,
on
Satsi is getting really good at cooking, and I want to support this.
Food's fine. I like food. We need that usually.
Yeah.
Satsi just kind of looks up and goes,
Oh, Sassi's with us. I forgot.
Yes, yes. Satsi does not let you out of her sights.
I know.
In
It's
fact,
fair.
she's kind of poking around at some like new notebooks, just blank notebooks that Cameron has in the stall, and is kind of just perusing.
For the
How
record,
much
I
for the
think
notebooks?
I know we share money, but I feel like I would have given. Did we like split up our? No.
As far as I'm aware, Leaf's the one who's been hoarding all sorts of stuff.
I've been carrying, or at least tracking all of the money.
Okay. I'll let
As
you
far
deal
as
with
I'm
it
aware.
then. Yeah. Also, the reason I asked about the jackets is because I want. We only have me and Ari are not wearing ours. I am assuming.
No, I gave mine to
It's-
Satsi. I don't
Oh,
even
you
have
gave it to
one
Satsi. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's
We have-
hot as blazes. None of you
That
are
too,
wearing
yeah.
anything like a jacket right now.
Yeah, but I'm saying like at some
Leaf's wearing a
point.
kimono.
Okay.
At some
Look
point,
at his full armor, my guy.
the intent is to get enough jackets for everybody to have one.
I do have
Thank you, Zach.
one. I do have one more I was able to trade for. That's more or less the same. It doesn't have a color changing option. He pulls out a bright blue jacket.
We're
It's
all red
same-
though.
I mean,
Unless somebody
I'm
wants-
just-
You say that, but Leaf is currently wearing like forest green.
Oh yeah, I know, but
Um,
I'm saying like
Amron just shakes her head and points at one of the stores nearby and says, "Rinsha can take care of that. You'll just have to pay her a little bit, but she'll take care of it." There's literally people can do stuff around here. It's fine. I promise.
oh no, I believe you. I turned
It's
to
great
the
to be on a planet where people are competent.
I turned to the other three.
Well, most of them.
I turned to the other three and asked, anybody interested? Or are we waiting on this? I just wanna I feel like what like
I feel like we should.
Want to be squad?
Come back later.
Okay.
Canary do have jackets.
Yeah, we have the security officer, like, white
It's
with,
Oh,
like,
that's
it's
red
true.
white
stripes.
with 2 red stripes down the arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Never
But I
mind.
wouldn't mind having a matching jacket.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, it's fine. And
Ah.
Kai's like, no, it's fine. And she like goes and
I-
starts looking at the stuff that Satsu's looking at. It's like, oh, these are really nice.
I would see that and I would just, like, sigh and slowly hand him the money.
No,
for
no,
the
no, no,
jacket.
no, 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 no. It's fine. It's
I'm
fine.
buying this jacket.
Do I notice that you're
And
doing it?
This is why Leaf carries the money.
Oh yeah, you don't have any money. It's fine.
So funny.
No, no, no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I already have the jacket. He
No,
puts it on and
no.
he starts sweating immediately.
No, Eri, no. You're gonna die of heat stroke.
But I want to be part of the team. He
No.
just died.
Rolls new
Mhm.
character.
None of this is canon.
All right, guys. So my new character.
I'll be playing shots now.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
No, I'm bringing Keith.
Which
into
which
this
means you
role.
now have to mime or write out everything. Anyway. Okay, so
Assuming and we do not have to haggle over price live, but assuming they're not egregiously expensive, Leaf will kind of quietly, while everyone else is arguing over the jacket,
We're not arguing. over
purchase
the
a couple of
jacket.
new notebooks for Satsi.
they're not egregiously expensive, like 8 Freeport credits each.
I'll get 3 of them.
Okay. Sounds good. Amrin, sensing that this is going to go on for a bit, just kind of gives Cameron a peck on the cheek and just starts leading you to one of the other stores and says, he's useless, but we love him. Anyway, let me take you over to
Vacuum. Wow.
and she takes you to the store that she indicated earlier, the person who apparently can change the color of clothes, and you enter, and
For the
as you
record,
enter this,
did we buy the jacket? I'm gonna say no.
Canon Ari would do that. And
Really?
he got the jacket, yes.
No, because okay, fine. Now I feel bad.
No.
if you have
He looks up to you.
if you have 75 Freeport credits, you will be 75 Freeport credits lighter.
It depends on if Leaf hands it over. Because I think he has all the money.
I do have all the money.
Oh.
I mean,
Leaf, we have to do this for Kai. She does so much for us.
Do
We
I
need to
hear that?
match.
I got a 1, so I bet I didn't.
Leaf rolls his eyes and forks over the 75.
Thank you.
You now have a bright blue, is essentially alien bomber jacket that resizes when you press a button.
Ew.
Because I rolled a 1, I'm gonna assume I fully missed that interaction somehow.
Absolutely. You don't even notice that Ari is randomly holding a bright blue jacket now.
Can I notice it after? After
I mean,
the
eventually, but
Okay.
eventually, but at the moment you don't notice this very obvious thing. So, as you enter, you find yourselves surrounded by fabric and the smell of delicate incense permeating the air. Everything from everyday work clothes to elegant capes and gowns fills this relatively small space. And from the back of the room, you hear a low tone play, and a moment later, a tall Jannar woman with long braided green hair steps out from behind the counter. She curtsies slowly and says,
Hold on. There we go.
This is so shy.
Welcome to my store. I am Rinja, purveyor of fine clothes. How may I help you?
Can you make this red?
Wait, you bought it?
Yeah, I did.
Wait, no,
Kai, let us match. We're doing this for you.
I feel bad. You didn't want to.
the storekeeper, presumably Rinsha, walks up, examines it delicately with very long fingers, and says,
I should be able to do something about this. Give me a day and 10 Freeport credits.
Oh yes, so done.
"Okay, you're 10 credits lighter." And
I am keeping track.
yes, and she borrows the coat for a little bit. And Amrin introduces all of you, and Rinsha curtsies again, and it says,
It is agreeable to meet all of you.
Hi.
The feeling's mutual.
Nice to meet you.
Leaf bows.
Pray tell, what brings you to Anopsis 4?
Friend recommendation.
Brick is in pain, not saying anything.
You're in pain?
I'm in pain,
What just
holding my
happened?
tongue.
Do you need a seat, sir? I can provide a seat.
Nope. Good.
Wait, what just
Perhaps
happened?
a complimentary
You guys told
water.
Brick not to say anything.
Oh.
So he's gonna go.
Oh. Wait, Brick, what are you...
What?
Brick, you can talk. It's fine.
Brick, look at those cool clothes over there.
What?
All right.
And Brick wanders off.
Ooh.
It's great.
Tell me, what do you think of our fine settlements?
It's quite colorful.
It's hot.
Is this the one that
It's really
we were
hot.
told hated the?
No.
Okay, never mind.
That's the cantina owner.
I'm,
It's interesting. I don't know what just happened to them. It's been. What do you think of your settlement?
Deflection.
we haven't even been here a day yet.
That's true.
You could say it is beginning to wear on me.
Totally get it. Really hot outside.
And I'll do that.
We can say it's that.
I sense motive.
Sure. What do you get? Let's see.
I'll give you my brain cell.
A 15?
19. I'm pretty
19?
pretty aware.
Nice.
She's definitely not talking about the weather right now.
Okay.
Can we tell if she's like... Well, no. we
Make a
wouldn't be
sense
able to
motive
tell.
check, Kai.
I mean, she's not being subtle.
I know, but
No.
I yeah, but like...
I'm more so of like,
Is
is
it
this
like-
a trick? Trying to get us to say shit?
Yeah.
No, she genuinely seems to be losing patience with this place.
I understand.
And not exactly staying because she wants to.
Are there cameras?
There seems to be some sort of security device in the far corner, but it seems to be a little more shopkeepery than hey, I'm the magistrate, I'm spying on literally everybody. But who knows who's actually watching?
Yeah. Yeah, it's hot, as we said. We're from a place that doesn't seem to have the same
Climate.
climate. Yeah. Some of the trade here is different. We were a little surprised by that.
Yes.
Slavery, am I right?
Brick.
What?
I suppose. Ooh, oops! It seems my voice modulator has changed. I suppose this the trade here is unusual for civilized space.
In some ways, I'm glad to hear that. I was beginning to wonder.
Well, if you require any assistance in the clothing department, you are welcome to visit my store. It is, of course, a agreeable moment to meet all of you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yep.
Amryn starts tapping people on the shoulder and starting to walk away.
Yeah.
So we come back in a day for the jacket?
It will be done this time tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, we
Amber
leave.
just kind of stage whispers to all of you. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a lot of help from her.
Yeah, we walk
I mean,
out.
that was about the friendliest we could probably get from her. She's cold on the best of days.
She's nice to me.
She didn't try to kill us, so that's... She didn't threaten to kill us. It's usually...
Not immediately hostile is like unusually agreeable for
Yeah.
most of our interactions,
Especially
so
here.
far on this
Oh, so
journey.
we were practically amazing then. I'm glad to hear that.
Oh,
Well,
you
not,
guys
not
were...
glad to hear that, but I
Oh,
mean,
lovely surprise.
You are by far the least homicidal group of entities that we have encountered thus far since leaving our home space.
Which is why it was so shocking that that's when I died. But...
again, you guys both concern me and intrigue me all at once. I need to hear more of these stories. Anyway, some of you will really like. Some of you will like Gorn, or Gorm. You'll see when you meet. And she leads you to what looks like a very battered and beaten up store, but immediately through the windows, you just start seeing all sorts of sharp, heavy, and blunt objects that are very obviously weapons. And she looks up at the sign and says, just so you know, in case all of the various implements of destruction weren't a clue, this is called Gorm's Implements of Beating and Blocking. He used to have a subtext that said blasting and melting as well, but the kids stole that at one point. I don't know where it went.
Oh, so it's not that... Okay. Kai goes inside.
Or at least I... Okay, you go inside. This shop is nothing but shelves and racks filled with parts of armor, weapons, and ammo.
I love this place.
Hell yeah.
Um,
I high
some
five
of this-
Brick. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Some of this stuff you roughly recognize. I mean, a sword's a sword, a hammer's a hammer, a pointy stick is a pointy stick. But some of it is very weird looking. And from the back of the store, there is a very heavy set alien of the same species as the head marshal. And they glance up from the work they're doing and remove a pair of welding goggles from their eyes and says, welcome. What bashing and blocking you doing today?
Hi. Hello. My name is Kai. Nice to meet you.
They present a giant clawed hand, and instead of shaking your hand, they just slap you on the shoulder.
I kind of...
Okay.
Nice to
Why
meet
do you
you.
feel like this is your best friend now?
Yep.
Amron says, hey Gorm, probably got some really good customers for you. They're really good at beating things up, it sounds like. And they could, I'm willing to bet they could always do with a new, fashionably well-used piece of equipment. Just play with it, play along with it.
I'm...
Don't you want some?
Yeah.
Well, tell me, what kind of implements are you looking for? Do you like close up? Do you like heavy? Do you want to crush your enemies beneath you and feel their bones break? Or do you like perforating them like cheese with holes in them?
All of the above.
Wow. I mean, Brick's more the muscle guy, but I would say, I guess I'm the perforation like the Swiss cheese. That would be me. Yes.
Immediately, this alien Gorm glances at you, Brick, and then notices the hammer and says, "Oh, can I see that, baby?"
Oh, absolutely.
Whereas a lesser being might perhaps almost drop it due to its sheer weight, Gorm doesn't even seem to notice as they pick it up and just gently swing it a couple of times and say, this is a good one, Neutronite. It's been a long time since I held one of these. You know what you need. He hands it back and then goes and finds a couple of boxes. And one seems to have what looks like a glove inlay, and the other seems to have a wrap that would go around the handle. This is amazing. Turns a close-range squishing weapon into a long-range beaten weapon. You put
Dude.
this on that weapon, activate it. It comes right back after you throw it at someone.
I need it.
It's like a
That's
boomerang.
kinda cool.
Oh my god.
Just be
Hanging
careful,
some
it doesn't
Mjolnir,
hit
man.
you on the way back.
Yeah, you gotta catch that shit. Oh my god.
How much?
It's yours for a good tidy 2,000 Freeport credits.
Oh.
Freshly in, it's about the only new thing I've got in here, but it's great. I'll
that's-
even throw in a special damage module free of charge with your first purchase of extra ammunition.
Is it a lot?
We look at Leaf.
Yes,
I mean,
that's a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
counting.
Leaf?
Maybe later.
I also do trade-in deals if there's something you want to trade in for it. It helps split the cost. I'm always happy to get new stuff to start pimping up and making sure it's good, you know what I mean?
Wait.
Make it even better.
I'm
I
all
have-
relaxed.
My favorite part of this is just the implication that that's how our translator decided to interpret this.
Yep.
Oh my god. Trade Thaddeus.
No, we're not
Okay.
trading Thaddeus. No. Skeptical sake. No.
I'm trading Thaddeus for Mjolnir. Like, I don't. No, I'm just kidding.
This is a plus plus all around.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
Would you like some sticky grenades? Would that be of any interest to you?
He takes one of the Tangler grenades that you hand him and says, interesting. I haven't seen something like this in a long time. I give you maybe 50 Freeport credits per.
Great, I have 5. And I put them on the table.
This is not gonna bring us anywhere close, by the way. Just,
I am aware. It's something.
just
so,
making
okay.
sure we're...
Here's the thing.
This
Give
voice
us-
is going to destroy my voice.
What's
Okay,
his
yes.
name?
Gorm.
Gorm. Gorm, give us one moment. I turn to the others.
What?
And I go, okay, listen. I do have a flamethrower that I have forgotten to use.
How badly do we want this?
I mean, I also don't really ever use this thing. It's more like an intimidation. I hold the fucking gallon laser.
Oh, you don't use the
Because-
laser? I mean,
Not really. I haven't yet.
Because I also have something else we might be able to trade.
I mean,
we
like,
have
look,
spices.
Mm-hmm.
as much
Pool
as I
noodles.
want a hammer that comes back, might be other things that we could utilize here a little bit
Sure.
better for some of us.
Out
So,
of curiosity, I turned to Gorm and pull up a picture of the hard light projector that we acquired on the previous planet we visited.
Wait, not the Sprite.
Yeah.
The Sprite?
Yeah,
not
no,
the
you-
Sprite.
No.
The
The
Sprite
hard light.
is yours.
Okay.
The projector I ripped off the wall.
What is the Sprite? Hey, wait. What does the Sprite look like? How big is it?
It's, I mean, the device that controls it is about baseball size. It itself is maybe the size of a large cat, small dog.
Okay, because I was going to say I want it to sit on my shoulder, but I guess that doesn't really work.
It would hover there.
I'll have Remy sit on my shoulder.
That's threatening.
Remy sitting on my shoulder?
What?
Remy sitting on my
No.
shoulder?
No, the
It's
Sprite
threatening.
hovering over
No.
your shoulder.
A hard light construct floating over your shoulder.
No, no. I just wanted it like,
Terrifying.
I'll work on, no, forget
I love
that.
it.
It's back on the
I
shelf.
love it.
Okay, so you
Um,
show Gorm the image
What
of
do you
this
what do you think
projector.
of this?
What condition is it in? Does it turn on?
If you feed it enough power, sure. It was in perfect working condition when I ripped it off the wall.
yeah.
I'd have to see it to give you a good estimate, but I might be able to give you 200 for it. I mean, it'll take some work to turn it into
Good to
anything
know.
useful.
Okay.
So, like, I'm all
Thank you.
about smashing stuff, right? We got that. Is there anything that
I just wanted to know what this thing was worth.
might be help me getting from point A to point B to, to smash people?
Oh, buddy, do you know what I've got here? They walk you over, and it's behind some shelves, so you didn't immediately see it. They, with one hand, shift a whole rack of what look like a bunch of just random rifle type things, and it reveals this massive set of power armor. It's even bigger than the one you've got on the ship. And they start pointing out bits of it. It's got thrust jets in the boots. It's got a full-on jetpack, and I guarantee you, no one's gonna get you while you are inside this thing. Full atmospheric seal. It's gonna keep going and go through the building behind them.
How much?
Good. I mean, it's pretty heavy, so it's good. 10,000 credits for this baby.
Yeah, okay.
But it does include a full power system that's good for several rotations at a time.
Totally understand. Gorm, I have a funny feeling that we're poor here. So I'm so sorry, but do you have anything that's affordable?
What are you looking at?
I turned a leaf. How much money do we have?
What do you have in the souvenir department?
I mean, something that we could use as well.
Do you sell postcards?
This one doesn't have...
He has the equivalent of lighters in charge pack form, power cell form, plasma reactant cell form.
Amazing. What were you, Brick? What were you saying?
Aaron doesn't have any armor.
I don't need armor. I'm fine.
They pick up this giant horned helmet and just place it on your head for a second and say, I mean, I don't know if it's an improvement. It kind of interferes with these crystal things.
Great on you, buddy.
I don't need this. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But
and as you take it off, you stop hearing the echoes of the Ballad of the Dovahkiin. Anyway,
What? One more again? What?
Okay, actually, that was kind of cool. Puts it back on.
Play Skyrim, Vicky. You will know when you hear it.
Okay, I played Skyrim for about an hour and got frustrated, so that would explain it.
Understandable. Open world games.
Anyway, but no, they point at some other stuff.
Trying not to break into song.
They point at some other stuff. I've got particle weapons. I've got lasers. I got some good old-fashioned slug throwers here. These babies. He pats something that has a very, very fine-looking barrel and says, "These needlers will do some real damage at long range, and better hope that whoever you're shooting isn't allergic to whatever that needle's carrying."
Needlers?
Hmm.
What's the diameter on?
I know. It was like looks at Leaf.
Yeah.
It's literally the size of a needle, by the look of it, with maybe a little bulb at one end and what looks like magnetic accelerator rails along it.
Before we get too excited about this, price?
Well, one of these needlers will generally cost you minimum 300. And that's not including ammo. You're gonna need ammo. You're gonna need stuff to put in it.
I just want to hold it for a moment.
Sure, go ahead. First 10 shots are free.
Brick holds out his arms, ready as to be a target.
No. And I put your arms down. No.
For emphasis, he points to a door in the back, and you're pretty sure you can see through a small window like a shooting range behind the store.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Brick, there's literal
if we
poison on
really
it.
want to know how bad it is, we're gonna try it.
No, we don't.
Are we?
I don't.
They come standard loaded with acid, pretty strong stuff too. So be careful.
Brick, we
Leaf,
know
like,
you're tough. You don't
handles
have
it
to
for a
prove
moment.
it.
I'm just gonna handle it for a moment and just like
It, for something that appears to be an assault weapon, it's surprisingly light and nimble, even for Leaf.
It's like it was made for you.
right.
Weird.
Yeah, Leaf handles this thing like he's been like Leaf handles this thing like he's just found like if weapons could be soulmates.
They absolutely are. What do you mean?
Leaf has found the one weapon he could love.
Uh-huh. Brick, he may or may not be showing you the equivalent of like a 5-gauge shotgun.
And then reluctantly parts with it and goes to like peruse the ammo.
There's everything you could possibly need, including some stuff you don't even recognize.
Could these things be adapted to fit the blowgun? Or to fit the air rifle?
Potentially.
I have a funny feeling. I'm saying this out loud as I look around and I go, I have a funny feeling again that I think we're poor.
We are.
And but we are gonna be working on doing some jobs while we're here. So maybe after one or two of those, after we get a payday, we might come back.
We
Well,
were told-
anyone's welcome to visit the implements of beating and blocking here at Gorm's anytime.
Gorm, a question for you. You are so interested in the beating and the blocking and the all that stuff. I imagine you must know many other people that are also interested in this here, right?
Oh yeah, everyone carries at least something.
Do you have some good friends that maybe would like to fuck shit up sometime?
I mean, just visit the cantina. Any end of the cycle.
Okay.
We're gonna get into a bar fight.
No,
Oh,
I'm not.
yeah.
I don't want to get into a bar fight. I just,
Oh,
you know, sometimes. See, the thing is, at some point we might need to deal with a level with you. Grom? Is that his name?
Gorm.
Sorry.
Gorm.
Grom is something from Owl House.
We have a month named after a guy named Gorm back home, Gormanuary.
Okay.
what?
Okay. Anyway,
It's the 13th month.
no, it's
Don't
not.
you? They redid the calendar.
That's confusing. Okay. Anyway, so
Leaf is bullshitting, but he did roll a dirty 20.
God.
It's
No.
Gorm completely believes you. Anyway,
I was Gorm, I want to level with you. So we're here, and one of those jobs we're doing is we have to deal with that spaceship that landed and gave your marshals kind of a hard time.
well, I mean, you can get a frequent visitor discount from this store. I mean, you visit us enough, you'll give you a discount.
Oh yes, that would be awesome too. I was just we're kind of like semi-recruiting a little bit. We're just interested to see who likes to, as I said, fuck shit up sometimes. So, and it feels like you may know people.
I definitely do. I mean, I can maybe put out some feelers, but these kind of people don't come cheap, especially if they, potentially could get hurt while doing it.
Yeah, there's a high potential of that. But, feelers are great.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. If you guys want to buy something, I turn to Brick and Leaf and Airy. If you guys want to buy something, you can. I just
Okay.
No,
think
I
we
think
can't.
Is there
I'm
anything
just
cool
very
for
much
sale?
enjoying just seeing. Leaf glances longingly back at this.
Which, by the way, appears to be next to some sort of weaponized liquid launcher. It's like an evil-looking super soaker.
Oh my god, the damage I could do with that.
Lynn Jersey's wondering if Gormuary has 30 or 31 days.
Gormanuary. Okay, so it has
sorry.
28 days.
I was hoping it was 27.
Yeah.
No, it's 28 days because in the late 23rd century, Earth reformatted their calendar to have 13 28-day months with a kind of embarrassing 2 extra days left over.
Skeptical Sig is doing the math for us.
Yeah.
Did the math at the
See?
same time.
Told you.
Yep. God.
Anyway, Amron just is kind of giving you a look like, can we please leave? Just kind of standing by the door.
Bye, Gorm. So nice meeting you.
You're awesome.
We
Love
will
this
be
play.
Well, you're welcome to come back. Let me know if you ever want to try any of these babies out.
I do.
And Amron says, as you're leaving, I have no idea how he's able to keep that voice up all the time. He's got to get it sore somehow. Anyway,
When we walk outside, I actually turn to Leaf and I'm like, but seriously though, how much money do we have? Because I don't know if there's a reason for us to be shopping right now. I think we're poor.
Okay, so
I wouldn't know. Listen,
I didn't want to
for
say
the
it in front of a
record,
shopkeep.
Kai has no idea
Yeah.
the value of money. None. No clue whatsoever. Because
Princess that went into the military. There's nothing.
exactly.
Leaf was a among other things black market, not quite arms dealer for many years.
So I imagine you do know the value of money.
So Leaf has a very solid understanding of the value of money, especially for goods that are not necessarily. We have a bit over 1,000, but I don't want to dip too far below that in case we want to post bail for a certain potential friend.
So, side note, for whatever reason, I have like 600. I have 560 Freeport credits in my inventory, and I don't know where I got those.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could have sworn both Airy and Brick had something at the beginning of the story.
Did something.
Yeah, I have-
Because of your experiences before joining the team.
Oh, I have 125 credits. I also just sold those things, and
you've got 250 more.
Yeah.
You want to hold on to that, or do you want me to keep track of it?
I would like to hold on to it. Thank you.
I don't know.
I will ask you guys how much. Like, I will be referring to y'all most of the time. For what is the value of money?
Yeah. Yeah, Leaf is currently carrying 1,100 credits.
So if we're adding both Bricks and Aries to the pile, that's another 1,100.
Oh, so we actually could afford the.
So.
Okay. That's actually good to know.
Yeah, go ahead and add. It's 560 times 2, which is 1,100.
Do you want me to add that to my tracking sheet, or?
Yeah, you might as well.
Okay.
I have a size shield projector.
Yeah. It's your tattoo thing, isn't it?
No, I'm pretty sure
else.
it's a piece of experimental technology you picked up while in the Trial of Darkness.
You said 1160?
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Kai, how much are you carrying? I'm just gonna actually
375.
put it on my sheet to keep track. I'm keeping them all separate. But
Skeptical
that way
say,
we have
can
an
I have some
idea.
credits?
But
Just so that I know how much
What?
money we all have. Okay. Cool.
Excuse me.
GM sprinkles credits. Love it. Okay, so where were we?
Amron is leading you to the next shop, and she says, "Okay, thing you have to know about my big sister. She has an interesting sense of humor. She points up at the sign. It looks like what appears to be a dismembered leg lying next to text, and it says." She literally calls it Arnell's stump. You'll find out why when you go inside. I promise. She's strange. I love her, but she's strange.
Okay.
Also, while we're wandering around, I'm going to have Bessie just like passively kind of scanning for signals, wireless connectivity of things and stuff. Just kind of basically, war driving, mapping out the area.
Okay, good to know. I'll let you know what it turns out.
Hey, Grant. Here's a question
Yes.
for you. We're
Yes.
always talking about ways to get stream involved in whatever we're doing, like chat involved in whatever we're doing. Skeptical Say gave 100 bits before. Can we say that that went into our little shared pool?
Yeah.
Fine for now.
Let's go, Kyle.
But it's
Throw
only
that in there.
after Twitch takes their cut. So
What?
I said
did
we
you
only
say
get.
Thaddeus's union takes the cut?
No, Twitch.
No, I said we only get what's left after Twitch takes their cut.
I think it's 50%.
So
I don't actually. I can't remember with bits if it's 50.
I don't know what it is on bits either.
It's
Yeah.
Alright.
subscriptions is 50%.
Okay.
So 50% of that is that?
I'm
No,
just
no, no,
making
no,
a
no,
joke.
no,
We
no,
don't
no,
have
no,
to actually
the
do
whole
it.
thing.
Okay.
Okay, you just find just random change. Anyway, yes.
I'm putting this under chat in our budget sheet.
Great.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Thank you, chat.
Thaddeus gets his 1% cut, so
We take care of him.
union fees.
Uh-huh. Cleaning
1%.
union fees. Let's do it. Okay, so you enter the shop now. Your first impression is that it's a bit of a mess. There are shelves along the walls displaying an assortment of items of a frighteningly wide variety. And the center of the shop seems to be taken up by a few tables and even some large goods that are simply sitting on the floor. From amidst the detritus, a Traken with a long blue braid glances up, and when she straightens and walks toward you, you can hear the clanking of a metal foot every time her right foot touches the ground. She hugs Amryn, greets Satsi, and then turns to the rest of you with a warm grin on her face. Hey, Amryn hasn't stopped talking about you humans since she got back. It's nice to meet ya. I'm Arnell, Amryn's big sister. What you need?
It's nice to meet you. I like the, and I gesture to the leg with the sign. It's good. It's funny. It's fun.
I know, right? Not everybody gets it, but I mean, you gotta have fun with it, right?
Also, I think we just found 100 more Freeport credits on the floor.
Oh,
Grant.
it's already in the sheet.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, Grant. I got
Mama.
super excited.
Beware, chat. There is a limit, and there is a price that is actually being paid for these credits.
Are you trying to discourage people, Grant?
No.
What do you mean? No, don't. That's not allowed.
No, I'm not. I'm not discouraging. What I'm saying is, you can do it. It'll make things more interesting later.
I like this.
All right.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
you can't say that these are fate points. This is like in the Hunger Games when they drop the little things. That's not against the tributes. Okay? They're
I know,
being generous.
This is hilarious.
Don't write things down, Grant.
Stop writing! Ah!
It's not fair.
Well, this way, sure, it could get out of hand in so many ways.
God.
It's okay.
Thank you, Andrews.
Take his pen away.
Take his pen away.
And it's mine now.
From my cold dead hat. My voice.
we need to get Freya in here to steal the pen. Where's the cat?
She's sleeping in a room that is not as warm as this one. Anyway, so yes, Arnell greets all of you and just kind of out of the junk pulls a whole bunch of mismatched chairs that apparently are on sale and just puts them together so you can all sit down.
We sit. And then Jersey demands that you wake the cat so she can take the pen from you.
If she chooses, this is the Princess Complex cat. I don't dare disturb her unless she wishes to be disturbed. Anyway, she immediately says, before any of you stop, just saying, you do get a friends and family discount here, so 10% off everything. I am not arguing with anyone.
Cool.
We won't argue that.
Yeah.
We have recently learned that we're poor. So I guess I have recently learned that. I don't know.
I didn't know either.
Okay, I'm glad. Hey, you were raised in a cult. You didn't know what money was, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me about you guys. Tell me about yourselves. Where on Traka do you guys come from?
That's Irish.
Yep.
Not there. No, kind of there. Again,
We
not
call
to
our
brag
planet
about it.
Yar.
What was that?
I said we call our planet Yarth.
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 No, he's joking. Sorry. We've come from we come from Earth. We're on a colony mission. In theory.
You call your planet Mud?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's pretty basic.
interesting. I
What does
It's mostly
twice.
it's mostly that and water.
Fair.
So
A lot of planets are
It's
that,
mostly
actually.
dirt and water. So
Yeah. Did you make a Lilo and Stitch reference, Kyle?
yes.
Okay.
That's what we want Stitch reference. Thank you. I'm so glad somebody got it.
I
was gonna
didn't
feel
get it.
really
I just saw a
stupid
Skeptical
otherwise.
Six comment. Yeah, that's funny. Ear. Okay.
Yes, it's what the head of the Galactic Council calls Earth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're I mean, we're our mission started there. Not all of us are from Earth, but you know. Do we want the whole story? Okay, I mean
You tell her your entire
those
story.
chairs.
Mankind died.
And there's a demon in my head, or there was. No,
Well,
I will.
I would say we would like speed through a recount of since we've met Amryn, you know,
Okay.
of the stuff
Yeah.
that Amryn also knows, you know.
And leaving out the entity part because we were explicitly told we shouldn't bring that up on this planet.
Yeah.
there's no demon.
There's definitely not one inside our friend Ari.
Yeah.
I don't say
I mean,
that.
I haven't heard him speak in a while, so I think he's gone.
Don't say
I
that
didn't
shit.
say that. I did not say that.
God damn it.
Fuck.
Is that
Yeah,
canon, or are
no.
you just fucking around, Grant? You can't just do these things.
Anyway.
No, we need to know.
Yes, Aries seems a little concerned for a moment. Anyway,
Okay.
That was canon? No, just kidding.
Apparently.
Sure, why not?
You can't!
Well,
Anyway.
I've met all kinds of great friends on this journey so far. Have you heard of what are they called? Acheron attack hounds? I had no idea that's what they were called when we met them, but they love our ration packs.
oh, you mean Acheron combat hounds?
Yeah, that thing.
We thought they were extinct a good 1,000 years ago, at least.
Oh, they're not. There's so many. We would know.
Really?
We were, I was chewed by one of them. And now we own one.
Well, one of them
Yeah,
accompanies
one,
us.
Yeah. We don't own her. She does what she wants.
Sounds about right. Okay.
We have an arrangement, mostly involving food, and us hopefully not becoming it.
It really likes Ati.
That's true. They're very trainable. They're very food motivated.
Thank God.
Good to know. Where you're gonna have to you're gonna have to tell me where those are. I've always wanted to go witness a pack of them in action. Anyway, yeah,
I recommend
that's
doing it from a distance.
good to know. Good to know. So, I mean, aside from visiting Amryn and all of her friends, what brings you to Anopsis 4? What are you guys doing around here?
Some work.
I'd like to sense motive really quick and just like
It's
what's the vibe here?
Amryn's sister. I mean, like,
Yeah, like
I think it'll be. Yes, Brick?
I'm also following up that sense motive with a natural 20.
and I've got a non-nat but 22.
Ooh.
She's very interested in what your answer is to this question. And she seems interested in a almost I'm sick of what's going on. Please let these guys actually be here to help us sort of way. Although she is with the nat 20, I would say unless you got close to a 20 on the roll, you wouldn't know. She's covering it up quite well.
Okay.
I mean, we originally came to do some trade, and now our ship is impounded, so working on getting that out of there. Doing some jobs here and there. I think I kind of look at Amryn because Amryn knows what's up. Like, I look at Amryn for a cue. I don't know if I can read her.
She She notices and just kind of nods subtly.
Because Leaf's paranoid's not really the right word because we know that they're out to get us.
Aware.
Leaf is aware of our situation at the moment, and is I'm going to use I'm going to hold up shiny fingers and look questioningly at Arnell and like for permission before I use psionic powers in her house, but
She just subtly nods.
and then use control sound to keep our conversation private.
Cool.
Okay.
Does that give us like a cone of silence style thing, like in Get Smart?
It basically means like.
Does no one get that reference?
Okay.
And Satsi follows up by creating physical blackness around all of you.
Oh, cool.
Around your circle.
Hell yeah.
So right now it's just all of you in a circle seated.
Yeah, I kind of want to fuck up the magistrate, not gonna lie.
You have been holding that in so well, Brick.
I have. I really have.
So proud of you,
You did
Brick.
so good today.
Satsi reaches over and just pats you on the arm.
But yeah, what he said. The marshals have approached us, and the magistrate has also approached us, and that's fun. We intend to work with the marshals, but they've basically hired us to get to handle the situation.
We're not huge fans of slavery.
Yeah.
I would expect so. I'm pretty sure I saw your species in the pens they were offloading at one point.
Oh, we've heard.
Yeah.
Offloading and then onloading somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'd help. I mean, that's honestly, it's part of what the discount is. Also, the discount's there because you are friends, and it's just what we do. But if it weren't, she kind of taps the prosthetic leg. If it weren't for this thing holding you back, I'd be all over helping you guys.
Hey,
It's just I'm not exactly the most mobile right now.
How good of a shot are you? Because there are things called snipers.
A decent enough shot, but I mean, I'd have to be entirely comfortable with the fact that nobody's going to get to me is the thing.
Hey, Grant, I just have a question for you.
Yes.
Because I don't know whether I would know this or not, but that regeneration serum we have in the regrowing limbs department, is it that type of regeneration serum, or is it more just the like I think it heals whatever's immediately wrong?
Go ahead. I believe it's technically knowledge medicine. It would either that or life science. I would allow you to roll one or the other.
Life science.
Yeah.
It was the thing that was definitely supposed to keep me alive.
That is
a
31.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is what you know, or at least what you have theorized from studying it, and I think you've actually seen it in action once. You're pretty sure if it had been applied immediately, and applied regularly after the injury, the limb would have grown back. At this point, because it looks like she's pretty well adjusted to the prosthetic, which implies that it's been a little bit, chances are it wouldn't do what you would expect it to do.
Okay.
Would it have brought me back to life? I just want to know.
Probably. That being said, you're pretty sure, because you've gotten scans and you have a forbidden cookbook.
That's right.
Or images of a forbidden cookbook, so you know basic anatomy and actually some fairly advanced anatomy for a lot of species.
How to serve man.
You're fairly sure.
Mankind.
You're fairly sure if you could figure out how to source the parts, you could probably build a pretty kick-ass prosthetic if you could find the parts and actually build it.
Noted.
You'd be able you'd be able to potentially adapt it.
That'd be sick.
Power armor we're not using.
Or there's power armor you're not using. Who knows if Arnell is trained in how to use the damn stuff,
Yeah,
but
isn't there a strength component? Do they look hefty enough?
okay.
Okay.
I mean, about average for a Traken from what you've seen.
Probably not.
So, any advice?
Well, I mean, if you can get enough people, for my part, if you can get enough people, I'd be happy to help out from a distance. Definitely talk to Etza. She has a serious beef with the magistrate and the slavers and the bandits. They've all caused her trouble, and the magistrate's been trying to run her out of business for a while now.
That's what everybody's been telling us. I mean, the talk to Etza part, but...
Well, the only reason she's still in business is because most of the settlement likes her. And likes her a whole lot better than they like the magistrate. It's why you see the fancy people going to the Oasis and everybody else is down at Crag's Peak.
Yeah. The other thing we're here to deal with is the ship that landed outside of the city and gave the marshals a hard time. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Not much. I mean, like everybody else around here, it wasn't exactly quiet as it came screeching supersonic through the atmosphere. It's an impressive ship. I mean, my main thing is I don't want them to, get mad at the settlement and come after us, because that would pretty much wipe the settlement off the map. We don't have defenses for something that big.
Yeah. We're working on that. Any other things we should talk about before we're hit it? What?
So I'm pretty sure that if we don't have multiple hostile factions at our back and can get close enough, we can handle the people on that ship.
Oh yeah.
Well, sounds like we've got a to-do list then.
Kai is a little concerned about the way y'all said handled and the way that Brick agreed, and I was about to say something but got cut off, so I just wanted to make that clear.
This is DM's note to all of you. Arnell's also apparently the person to talk to when it comes to the Beast of Shifting Sands.
Oh,
Right. I'm definitely going to ask about that.
Oh, hey, we heard you guys have a local cryptid.
I'm not sure the word cryptid is translating correctly.
Sorry,
Beast of Shifting Sands?
yeah, that.
Oh, that's... Well, I mean, you've come to the right woman for that one. What do you want to know?
Everything.
There seems to be some question about this. Do you think we could fit one on our ship?
No, don't answer that. Don't, please.
I'm not sure you'd want to. It literally threw some skiffs and hover bikes. I mean,
if it throws my bike,
that's how I lost. She again taps her leg. That's how I lost this. Got caught between a rover and a hover skiff, and yeah, it was not fun. I try not to remember that part too much, but it was. I mean, it showed up while we were prospecting. I was trying to find some carstanite out in the wastes, and it usually sells for something, and I can usually make some decent stuff out of it. But that just wasn't our day. All of a sudden, it was like a dust storm that was moving up against the wind, and then it was on top of us, and I don't remember much after that, except that my friends were running for their lives and barely got me out of there. I could have sworn I heard. I don't know. It almost sounded like the radio system in the rover we were in was tapping or something. I remember that clearly. It was tapping rapidly, and I think there was a pattern to it. I'm not sure what though. I couldn't I couldn't make heads or tails of it. I was also kind of woozy. I mean, there was blood loss, a little bit of pain medicine, and also shock setting in. So that might have been part of it too.
Fuck is fun.
And so the ways where, you know, the layout of this place is a little confusing to me. Is that gonna be something we're gonna have to deal with when we go deal with our friendship?
You know, the wasteland, from what you remember from your scans of the planet, is exactly between you and where Marshal Demora said the other ship probably landed.
Well, of course.
It's like it was fate.
I'm sorry, wait. Skeptical Sig pointed out something lovely. The radio, oxen-free, triangles. Oh my god, it's all connected. Yeah, I realize I said our friendship, and it's funny.
Also,
Awesome.
you can't spoil anything from Oxenfree because I haven't actually finished it yet.
Did you start playing it?
Yeah.
We need to talk about that afterwards, Kyle, because Anyway. Interesting.
I made it far enough that I get the triangles thing.
Hell yeah! I'm so proud of you. I didn't think you would play a spooky game. This is exciting.
I didn't realize it was spooky when I started.
Sorry! That's why I wanted to talk about it. Yeah, no spoilers. It's fun, though.
I figured that out, but thanks, Wintersy. But now I'm invested.
It's good, right? You'll be fine. Anyway, back
where
to
were
D&D.
Oh, right. We were plotting...
Plotting the overthrow of the local governing body.
Yeah.
Well,
listen,
on the
if you
bright
can
side,
get
it sounds like there's someone ready to step into a leadership role if things...
I mean, you might have to do some convincing. Etza doesn't really want to do that, although she'd be the perfect person for it. She just wants to run her cantina and not have to deal with this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
If there's a backup, we can kill him.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing is
It is the direct approach, I suppose.
Can't kill him if we don't
His
have somebody
face
lined
is
up.
very punchable.
Yeah.
Extremely.
I just don't like the way he treats animals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like anything about
Or
him.
people.
But, well, I guess we know who to come to before
Is there
we,
anything else
go...
we need to talk about?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. Arnell and Amron start to stand, and you notice Satsi deactivates the darkness that is obscuring all of you. And Arnell says, listen, let me make some introductions for you with Etza. Just be ready. It can get a little rough in there sometimes. Don't look people in the eye the wrong way. And just follow my lead. It'll be fine. And she leads you out and toward the largest and most bustling place in this already busy bazaar. And as you approach, the doors burst open and several armed humanoids just storm out of it. One is Jannar. Another appears to be almost this very big, very furry and burly cat-like creature. And then a third appears to be one of the little Ipsy things, although this one looks a lot meaner than Miko and Neiman, or whatever their cousin was. I think I might have given the wrong name. They all stop, glare at you, and then push past, heading down the street away from the bazaar. And as you enter, the canteen itself is raucous, filled with shoppers, workers, and more than a few people who had one drink too many. Behind the bar, however, is its proprietor. They appear to be the same species as the bounty hunter, Carta. Tall, lanky, gray skin with these very large, bright eyes, and jet black with a bit of gray hair. And she kind of glances up at you and says, listen, if you're here to cause trouble, I'm ready to blow a hole in something. Fair warning. And then Arnell pushes past you and says, there with me. Bear with me, Etza. I promise. They are probably going to be friends. And Etza pours herself a shot of something purple, knocks it back, and slams the shot glass on the counter and says, okay, what do you... get in here, we should probably talk. And that's where we'll end it.
Also,
We're gonna get in a bar fight.
No, we're not.
I want Jerry in the face.
Demon, thank you.
No.
Woo! All right. Well, that was D&D in Space for tonight. Thank you guys all for joining us for this shopping spree turned info search kind of stealthy thing going on. Glad you enjoyed it, Skeptical Sig. I hope the rest of y'all enjoyed it as well. Thank you to our lovely Game Master Grant for weaving us a beautiful tale. And to my lovely party mates, Kyle, McKenna, and Amanda, for being just the coolest. As far as the rest of the week goes, the week is not over yet. Normally I say the week's over, but haha, we have another stream tomorrow because I'm playing Oxenfree, the first one, tomorrow morning. We're finishing this game. So
I'll
we're
have to
gonna
go back and watch those after I finish the game.
we're gonna finish the game, I hope. We have to finish this playthrough, and if it's not the end of the game, then it's not the end of the game. But we're gonna be playing that tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is already on the schedule. It should be in your time zone already, but same time I go live on Mondays. That will be tomorrow, and I'm assuming it's gonna take 2.5 hours. We're gonna finish it. But yeah, that'll be the end of the week. And then next week, on Monday, I'm starting Oxenfree 2. And that's going to be super fun. I'm so excited. And then on Wednesday, me and Aiden... Oh, no, just kidding. Aiden will be at a conference. I'll do something related to
silly
astronomy.
things to do. Silly things to do with Python. Let's do it.
I can't do silly things to do with Python. I don't even know how Python works.
Okay, fine, never mind.
Unless you want to come on, Grant. No, you're working.
I can provide the scripts.
Coding stream by me. God, that would be chaos.
That would be amazing.
Grant, you provide scripts. I'll try and figure out what the heck they do on stream.
Oh my god. We'll do something on Wednesday.
Well,
and
Here, there's a code of some kind.
Yeah. And then on Thursday, we'll be back with some more D&D in Space. We're going to find out what's going on in this cantina, and Kai is going to find out how that purple shot tastes. But yeah, I think that's about it. Follow if you are new here. Subscribe if you feel so inclined. Shout out again to Lynn Jersey and Skeptical Sig for donating those bits and those actual free port credits to us. We're a little less poor now. And I guess that's it.
And thank you for the fate points.
That's not fair, Grant. We're talking about this after stream. All right. I will see y'all later.
DM.
Bye, everybody.